What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the Part-Time Nerd Podcast with your pals Alan and Rapid Dave. I'm Alan.
I'm RD, man. What up?
You know what, brother? I'm doing good. How you doing today? You
Oh,
doing
I've,
good?
I've got the mailman blocked out there, so he's pissed.
Oh,
Meh, meh, meh. All right,
we're back again. We're back still with Superman. We've got Superman 2 from 1981, the sequel. And I mean, right out of the gate, you get hit with the you didn't really have to watch part one because you get hit with previously on Superman. And cue the I don't want to wait for our lives to be over. And it just goes through essentially the whole movie, right?
God.
Like it just hits you with all the highlights. Boom, 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 boom. Right?
I was like, I made a note about the opening scene. I was like, or the opening, whatever. I was like, man, am I tripping balls? The screen's all wavy. It's like, it's crazy, man. I was like, oh hell. But yeah. I mean, it kind of it kicks right up, I mean, essentially the first 15 minutes is what happened in episode 1 or season 1 or
Uh,
first movie.
First, yeah. You'll get there. You'll get there.
Yeah.
But yeah, you get hit with that. And then right out of the gates, you got some terrorists in Paris that are attacking. Superman's not really concerned about that, right? They're like, oh, hydrogen bombs, hostages. He's like, oh, okay. He's like, yeah, no, we sent Lois. He's like, what? You sent Lois? Oh, well, now I gotta go.
Oh,
Like,
boy.
this movie is essentially him just being a simp for Lois, and her just kind of being a simp for Superman,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You know, um,
Yeah.
I did I had one jump out of my seat moment and pointing at the screen, or like kind of like Leo, that meme where he's pointing, right? When Cliff Clavin shows up.
Who the hell is Cliff Clavin?
Are you kidding me?
No, I don't know who that is.
I can't
Cliff's in that? No, he's not.
Yes. Yes, he is.
I was so excited to see Uncle Vern from Harry Potter. He's one of the terrorists. I go, that's Uncle Vern. Uncle Vern's a terrorist? Jesus. I had no idea.
Cliff's working at the space station, like Houston. He's in the yeah. He's one of the guys in there.
Oh God.
Like when he's like, "Oh, we lost him. What happened?" He's like, "I don't know." He's like, and he's talking to that. Yeah, that's Cliff. He's talking to.
Didn't even like see it. I might have been looking up, looking down, looking up, looking down. But yeah.
Oh man, like, I recognized his voice right away. I was like, that's Cliff.
My man.
This guy gets it. This guy gets it, man. Yeah, no, I look. You get Zod, and by Superman going and saving Lois and saving the people the bomb, right?
Mhm.
Well, he launches the bomb into space and busts Zod and them out of the Phantom Zone.
Like, why do you
So
have to go
now
so
he's
far
creating
with
that
that
problem.
bomb? It's like, what is he doing? Why'd he go out into space? Oh God. And I was like, that's right. They let those 3 idiots out of that Phantom thing. The overview, if you want me to run through it, Superman folds the plot of terrorists by hurtling their nuclear device into outer space, but the bomb shockwaves free Kryptonian villain General Zod and his henchmen Ursa and Non. His name's Non. From their imprisonment, traveling to Earth, they threaten the planet with destruction at the time that Superman decides to renounce his superpowers in order to live a normal life as Clark Kent with his new love, Lois Lane. There you go. Hey, released June 19th, 1981.
Yeah.
It felt a little long. It's almost 2 hours, hour and 56 minutes.
Yeah, it was a little long, and a lot of it is again, it's like all the stuff is happening, and Super he has no idea because again, he's simping over Lois, right? She figures out who he is. First, she figures out, and she's like, "I got it figured out. You're Superman, right?" When he saves the kid that falls in, she's like, "Yeah." And she's like, I'm so willing. I'm so confident that you're him. I'm going to risk my life. And she throws herself into the river. And Clark's like, I ain't falling for that.
Nah. Hey, don't fall in the river. I get, can someone help? We need some help over because that's, he does that stuff like, oh, I'm just real cower down and just chill or whatever. But yeah, he's like, nah, not today.
He's like, nah, man. He's such a freaking dork in it. Like, and then what really, sets it off where she really finds out is he trips and falls. He's gotten into character too much.
Yeah.
To where now he trips and falls into a fire. And she's like, "Oh man, let me see." He's like, "No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good."
His
and
hand
then
goes in between like two logs.
yeah,
So
yeah,
for like, I don't know, 5 seconds or something, whatever. And she's like, "Oh my god, wait, let me see it." He goes, "No, it's okay." He's got like stuffed in
I'm
his
good,
shirt. Like,
I'm good, I'm good. And
okay,
it's
fine.
and all of a sudden she's like, "Shit, you got me, you got
Yeah.
me."
And
You know, she's
as
like,
soon as that happens, his glasses come off and he stands up straight, shoulders back or whatever. I was like, there you go, Superman.
yeah. And then instantly, they're both in love now, right? Um, and now he's takes her to the his fortress of solitude. Um, and she instantly starts talking about it needs a woman's touch,
Oh god.
right?
Yeah.
Um, then he decides he's giving up he's I'm just gonna give up. I'm just gonna stop being Superman. Hey, I'm done. Meanwhile, you don't think about the logistics of that. Like you give it up there. Well, now you got to walk out of Antarctica to get back to civilization,
Gotta
right?
hike it out of there, maybe catch
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
thumb it all the way. Maybe
yeah.
someone's going by with a sled or something. I don't know. And you hop on.
And me, he's just. I wrote down here is like he's giving everything up for some pee he's never had.
Oh god. It's so weird. And she's not I don't get it either, man. It's like they just I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Okay.
I don't get it.
Yeah,
Nah,
no.
not enough for me. Nah, nah. Oh,
Yeah,
no, thank
and
you.
meanwhile, Zod and his crew are just completely, just destroying everything while he's just off in love, right?
Yeah.
He's just the boy in love. That's it.
He's just
Um,
they take over the White House. They called him, I forgot why. Did Luke's Lex say he was the king or president of Australia or something like that?
that's what he wanted to be. Yeah, he wanted Australia,
Yeah, he wanted Australia. He goes, here, so he called him that at the end. He goes, "Here you go, King of Australia, Lex Luthor. Turn
Yeah.
that thing on." I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like my mind's all shot.
It's he gives up his powers and then like instantly regrets it after they finally get to like a diner because Lois is just obsessed with hot dogs. Uh, she's like, "Look, we can get hot dogs here." What is your obsession with these hot dogs, lady? And then she doesn't even order a hot dog when they order, right? And then, he gets his butt kicked by the guy in the diner,
Mhm.
and he's like, "Oh, we're gonna have to hire bodyguards." And she's like, "I don't want bodyguards. I want the man I fell in love with."
Oh,
She's instantly got regrets, you know. Everyone's regretting everything. Then you see Zod's taking over. He's like, "Well, crap, I got to go back and try now to get my power." She's like, "You can't. It's impossible. It's not your problem anymore."
oh
And he's
god.
like, "Well, I got to try."
Gotta do
And so
something.
he's got to walk back to Antarctica, like,
I'll see you in like, I don't know, 4 weeks.
right. I'll tell you, one of my favorite parts of this though is I think Gene Hackman is he's great in this.
Yeah.
Like I don't think we got enough of him, but like every time he's in there, he's finding a way to be useful, right? He wants to he wants Australia. He's partial to beaches, He wants Australia as he's kicking up his feet in the White House,
Yeah.
smoking a cigar,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
But like they're like kill him, and he's like, "What? Me? Lex Luthor, the greatest criminal mind this world's ever known?"
I think that was in the I remember when they said I think they were in that damn, Daily Bugle or what not the Bugle. What's that place called? Planet?
Daily
Something?
Planet.
Daily
Yeah.
Planet or whatever. Yeah, he's sitting on a thing, and they were like, "I would just kill him." And me?
What? Me?
Yeah,
Like,
Lex
every time
Luthor?
they said that to him so many times, he's just like, "What? Me? Lex Luthor? The greatest criminal mind ever?
He's
Like,
so great.
what are you talking about here?
Gene
Like,
Hackman's
come
great.
on." He's Dude, he's so great. They break out of the jail with a hot air balloon, like,
Yeah, they left the other dude didn't get it. He just he's holding onto the rope or the ladder, like looking up. Jesus. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, man, but yeah, no, you got and then, he ends up, big final fight, right? He's fighting all 3 of them. He realizes, "Hey, this ain't gonna work. I'm not gonna be able to beat all 3 of them," so he just takes off. He's like, "I'm out of here." Leaves at first,
Bolts. Yep.
you know, bolts off to the Fortress of Solitude, and that's where you get Lex Luthor go, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, hold on. Kill me? What? I I know where the guy lives. Let's go to his house.
I
Come
know where
on."
he lives. Come on, let's go. I got the coordinates right here.
Yeah, yeah, it's right here. So they
One
go there.
Fortress of Solitude Lane. It's right
He
here,
pull
Antarctica.
It's literally the only house there,
You can't
It's
miss it.
you
If it gets warmer, you've gone too far.
We just go due north from here, okay? Let's go. Um, Superman pulls the okey doke, right? He turns the chamber into the safe spot, and everywhere else isn't safe. So they lose their powers,
Mhm.
and then they then proceed to murder them. You know,
Yeah, pretty
well,
much.
Non kills himself, right?
Yeah, he
Non's
goes
dumb
to
as
fly.
hell
He goes to fly. He
and just falls.
yeah.
Uh, Superman throws Zod off, and
Yeah.
then Lois, kills Ursa. You're just like,
Mhm.
oh, that's. I don't know if you guys are aware of this or not, but that's murder. But
That's one of the
cool.
fun facts, not the murder part, but yeah, during filming, Lois Lane actually knocked out actress, Ursa with a real punch during the fight scene. So she knocked her ass out. I was like I saw that, I go, "No shit." I was like, it's probably happens. It happens more than you think, especially like back then. But yeah, knocked her out cold.
Yeah. Um, I don't know, man. It was okay. And then, Lois is just a whiny baby. Like she knows who Superman is, and now she can't live with herself.
Oh,
Like, oh, what do I call you? And now Superman's got this power of the mind erasing kiss. Like,
I
what is
don't know.
that? Let's
I don't know. I
I don't know.
I don't know, man. It's fine. This the movie itself gets 6.8 out of 10 from IMDb, 88% of Rotten Tomatoes, 5 out of 5 out of Common Sense Media. 82% of Google users like this movie. It's gonna be pure nostalgia for people who like say like this is a great movie. It's okay. Don't get me wrong, but there's a lot of stupid stuff going on. There's a lot of I don't know. It was fine watching because I actually remember this one. I remember this one more than Superman 1. Probably because I don't know. Whatever reason we probably saw this one more. I mean, I remember seeing the first one, but the second one, it seems like this one sticks out to me more. I was like, "Oh, yeah."
Yeah, this
And
one
I hadn't
definitely
watched it in
does.
forever. Like, I just
No,
don't I never watched Superman.
yeah. Oh, and then the other part that I like, so the last 2 parts is one, he gets his powers back, so what to do? Superman's petty. He's gotta go beat the guy up,
I was
right?
gonna say, we gotta mention that, and then I was like he goes back to the diner, "Oh, yeah, you're sitting in my favorite seat."
Yeah, and he drops the line, "I've never seen garbage eat garbage."
Oh, Jesus. And the guy's like, "Hey, I just got this place fixed back up. It cost me a lot of money." It's like he could have just thrown his ass out the door, but no, he spins the thing all the way around like it jacks him all the way up.
Yeah,
He sets him on the bar and then slides him down and out into a damn pinball machine.
this
He,
order's to go.
yeah, this order is to go. And he fans out money instead of like handing him like a brick of money or whatever. He goes, "Here you go. Sorry
Yeah,
about the mess.
yeah. He
You
gets
are
the
a
money, and
dork."
what's the first thing the waitress first thing the waitress does is take that. She's like, "No, that's tips, buddy. That's mine."
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't know,
man.
man. Pretty cheesy, but yeah,
It's very cheesy. I think it's, like, accidentally funny, in a lot of ways. A movie that's trying to be serious. And I think, back then, it was definitely more serious than it is now. Like, now you can kinda look at it and go, "Okay, this wasn't the greatest special effects. This wasn't the greatest, making them fly and things like that. Didn't look that great." But, I mean, all in all, it's not bad. It's not bad. I think I do love, again, I think Gene Hackman is the MVP of this movie as
mhm.
Lex Luthor, and I know we get more of him in the upcoming ones, and I'm looking forward to it because I think he's been the best part of the movie so far,
Yeah.
of
I
1
mean,
and 2.
it was a hit, it had a budget of 54,000,000. It made, I think, 672,000,000. It
Yeah,
was and then people were like, "Well, was it a flop?" And there was an issue, I guess, with, Richard Donner. He did most of the filming, and then, due to some creative differences, they brought in someone else. But, I don't even know whoever did it. Richard Lester.
yeah,
But anyway, but yeah, I mean, it's a sequel and it popped. You know what I mean? I think
yeah,
this one's more famous or more, you know, I think it's more popular than the first one.
for
That's what
sure it
I
is.
think.
Yeah. Let's see here. Superman falls in love, loses his powers, gets beat up by a guy in a diner, and then has to save the world from space criminals in black spandex. Cinema. You've got Neil before Zod getting screamed every 5 minutes, people flying through plastic looking walls, and Superman solving problems with a kiss that literally erases memory. General Zod is acting like he owns Earth after 10 minutes. Christopher Reeve somehow makes all of this feel serious. It's dramatic, it's ridiculous, it's accidentally hilarious, and it absolutely rules. Verdict: peak 80s cheese, wild logic, still insanely fun.
It's just whoever, I know that's a Chat GPT thing, but it's going off of whatever. But it's the people who remember it and they love it. It's
Yeah.
nostalgia for them. It's
Oh,
not great. Yeah, it's like anybody watch that now, they're like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
yeah. Yeah. But hey, all
Easy
in
in
all, not
80s. Yeah, there you go.
bad. Yeah. Cheesy 80s. That's what the 80s was all about, man. Cheesy, and then you either had cheesy or you had blood and gore and the slashers. Pick it. Pick your poison.
Had some funny movies in there too. We had some funny
Yeah.
movies.
Oh yeah, there's some funny movies for sure.
Yeah.
Hot Dog the movie.
Talk them. Great. It was an awesome movie.
Yeah, yeah. But hey guys, you got anything else on this one?
Nah,
No?
no, I haven't watched it in 20 years. I probably won't watch it again for another 20 years.
Okay. Well, there you go. Hey, have you guys seen Superman 2? Uh, did you watch it when you were a kid? Now you're going back and watching it now and you're like, "Man, I was dumb when I was a kid," or are you just like, "You know what? It's still got it. Still got
You
it."
were probably just happy because you were a kid watching Superman.
Yeah, hey, just enjoy being a kid. How about that? How about that? But
Exactly.
hey, guys, thanks so much for watching. We appreciate you. As always, I'm Alan.
I'm RD.
Talk to you later. Deuces.